Afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We've been so thrilled to have so many people tuning in for Early Learning Week, Monday through Friday this whole week. We're sad to see it come to an end, but excited to close it out today here. My name's Hannah Morford. I'm the Education Director of Statewide Initiatives here at Young Audiences of Maryland. I'm really excited to have several colleagues join me today to talk with you. I've got Valerie Branch, our Regional Director of Maryland Wolf Trap, Jay Little, our Early Learning Specialist, and Jessica Hebron, who's new to Young Audiences, our new Chief Program Officer. In today's session, we're going to give you a brief overview of our early learning programming, as well as some grant opportunities that are available to you to help support bringing that programming to your classroom or your center. But first, before we get started, you're probably wondering, what is this big surprise announcement? I need a drum roll. We are thrilled to share with you that starting today, Young Audiences will be providing free access to our early learning video portal to any caregiver, parent, educator, or child throughout the state of Maryland. Our ability to bring this incredible resource to anyone statewide is being made possible through the generous support of the Maryland State Department of Education's Division of Early Childhood, as well as a partnership of Ready at 5, a nonprofit committed to school readiness for all of Maryland's children. We really would not be able to make the early learning video portal available to you without the commitment and backing of both of these awesome organizations. All right, so you're probably wondering, what is this resource that I'm talking about, this early learning video portal? We developed this collection of nearly 50 videos soon after COVID began, after we heard from you, caregivers and educators, that you needed short, pre-recorded content that you could access anytime. So our Wolf Trap artists heard from you and they got to work, and they developed a bunch of fun and engaging videos that feature activities that use music, theater, dance, and storytelling. These videos are geared towards all of our young ones, ages 0 to 6. They're all about 5 to 10 minutes in length, and they all contain an easily replicable art strategy or activity that you can do with your students, whether at home or in the classroom. All the videos are also captioned in English and in Spanish. So we're going to walk you briefly through a bit of the portal today so you can get a sense of what's in it and how you would use it. All right, so we're going to dive into the portal. When you first go into the portal, you're taken to our landing page. And as you can see here, you can search for videos by a number of categories. We've got experience types. You might look at like repetition and memory, or maybe you want something that has to deal with self-regulation or transitions. You can search by age group, and there's everything in there from infants age 0 to 8-year-olds. You can search by connections by subject. You can look up a particular artist. Maybe you went to Uncle Devin's assembly this week. You can look up and see Uncle Devin's videos in there. You've got art form in there you can search by, and then also connections by art form. So maybe you saw something this week that talked about steady beat, and you want to explore more videos with steady beat. You can do that. Or imagination, you saw Miss Kalisha, or improvisation, or body shapes. They're all in there and accessible to you whenever you want. All right, so once you decide what you want to watch, then you'll be taken to the videos landing page. And on each video page, you can see all those categories I just mentioned before listed below the video, and they help give you some more information about what you're watching. It might include the intended audience, whatever artist you're seeing, the art form, the type of experience, any connections that are being made in the video. So today, we're going to check out a really awesome video by the Grammy Award-winning duo Uno, Dos, Tres, Andres, and it's called Moving Our Bodies with Rhythms and Animals. And in this video, you can see how Andres and Christina engage students and young ones in a sing-along that explores body parts through the rhythmic pattern of the clave instrument. I'm just going to play a small sample of their 10-minute performance now for you.
don't have a pair of claves.
Oh, you're right, you don't. But that's okay. You can use anything as an instrument. Everybody, let's look around. What and find what we could use as an instrument.
Let me see.
Did you find something,
I
Andres?
found a can.
Oh, you did. And look what I found. I found a mug and a fork. Andres, look. Some of our friends found a table that they can use as a drum.
And some pencils.
Oh,
With
yeah.
lapices.
Now we can all do the clave rhythm together.
Okay. Ready?
Here we go.
Here we go. Say.
Pa, 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 pa.
Now you know the clave. You can play too. Say.
Pa, 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 pa.
Cristina.
Sí, Andrés.
Tengo un reto.
You have a challenge?
Sí, sí, sí.
What kind of challenge, Andrés?
Maybe we can play on our body like this.
Oh.
For example, say head,
Head,
shoulders,
shoulders,
knees,
knees,
and toes.
and toes.
And we do it with the clave. How
Okay.
about that?
How about
Listen.
all with your head?
Say
Pa, 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 pa,
shoulders,
pa, 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 pa,
knees,
pa, 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 pa,
toes.
pa, 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 pa,
With your whole body, can you dance? Say
pa, 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 pa.
clave.
Un, dos, tres. Andrés, muchas gracias.
So you just got a small sample there of one of the videos of the many that are in the portal. I think I'm gonna have that rhythm stuck in my head all night. It's a nice groove to go into Friday night with. So we hope that you're excited by what you just saw and that you want to check out more videos and engage with this resource. All right, so to access the portal, you're simply gonna visit our website. I'm gonna put the link in the chat in a second. And all you have to do is fill out the registration form and you'll create a free individual account. And with that account, you'll be able to access the portal anytime you want. These accounts will be available with free access through June of 2022. And again, this is with big thanks to MSDE and Ready at 5. We're also really pumped to announce that we're partnering both with MSDE and Ready at 5 to deliver a series of free professional development workshops with our young audiences artists that will support both caregivers and educators in using the early learning portal. So stay tuned. If you've RSVP'd for a session this week, you're already on our mailing list. We're going to be providing more information about these professional development workshops, including all the topics coming up and dates. And with all of that, I'm now going to pass this off to my colleague, Valerie, who will talk a little bit more about our live synchronous early learning programming opportunities.
Ba, 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 ba. Well, I definitely have that tune in my head. I absolutely love Uno, Dos, Tres, Andres, and all of our early learning teaching artists. We are so thankful for Early Learning Week, so thankful that so many of you have been tuning in and joining us. So we've heard from you this week that you love and appreciate the debriefs that have been happening with the teaching artists. The Wolf Trap model provides supportive coaching from our teaching artists so that you, the educator, parent, or caregiver, can continue using these strategies throughout your daily routines. During the pandemic, we have been able to pivot and shift our programming to the virtual space while upholding the values and mission of our organization and the integrity of arts and arts integration experiences that our artists offer. Whether you're engaging in a live or recorded program, each early learning experience with our artists will be tailored to the needs of the students, educators, families, centers, and schools that we serve. So you might be wondering, what programs do we offer? Or you might be saying, I know what programs you offer because you've been doing them all week. So we're going to bring up that slide one more time, though, just to make sure to tell you. So we have Family involvement workshops. These are 30 to 45-minute experiences for adults to engage and interact with their children and learn different art strategies to support early childhood growth and development. We also have assemblies. Our performing artists will engage children ages 0 to 6 in 20 to 30-minute interactive performative experiences. Our residencies, which you've been experiencing in the morning all this week from 9 a.m. until 12:45 p.m. They are a series of scaffolded workshops that build off of each other to increase teaching and learning strategies for both the children and the adult. We offer these in pre-K and kindergarten through our Wolf Trap STEM and Literacy Embedded Professional Development residencies. And we also offer this through our Wolf Trap Baby Arts Play family-based and classroom-based residencies. And these are for our youngest learners, ages 0 to 4. Lastly, we also have professional development workshops for educators. And so our teaching artists have specifically designed these to meet the needs of our educators and to address any learning goals that you have for yourself and for your children. Now, I want to pass it off to our fabulous, the one and the only culture queen, Chief Program Officer, Jessica Hebron, to tell you about other virtual programming that we have to offer.
Well, hello, everyone. Happy Black History 2021. Guess what? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, we want to be where you are. That's right. Young audiences wants to be where you are. And here in Early Learning Week, everything has just been going so wonderful. Why? Because we've got all these exciting opportunities to make sure that your children have access to art wherever they are. Do you love to dance? Oh, let's dance. Yeah. And what about some music? We all love music, or even theater, to be or not to be, or even crafts. We all love to make things with our hands. We've got something so exciting, some fun and educational artistic crafts for everyone and all of our children. With arts explorations and our kids shows, these are all one of the exciting things that we have to make sure that your kids extend the learning at home. So arts explorations, for our arts explorations, we have a sequential series of 5 interactive videos produced by professional teaching artists that engage students in exploring creative skills through a wide variety of art forms like dance, theater, music, and more. And you know, the thing I love about our explorations is that there's variety. Children can choose between many different art forms through a series of videos from 10 different professional artists. Another thing that I love about our explorations is that they're structured into 5 short 15-minute lessons videos that makes it really manageable. So teachers, you guys can use them as a brain break or a special during the day or as homework or anytime. So afterwards, you can also, before or afterwards, schedule a live session with the explorations artist of your choice to do an introduction to the videos or as a culminating activity where students can learn, share what they learned. It's an amazing family engagement opportunity. But wait, there's more. If you loved our Arts and Learning Kids TV show, we have got it just for you. Just like you've been seeing all these great things happening with early learning, you can extend the fun as it grows with your children because they get older and older every day. So looking for a way to engage your children in math or literacy, you can try our Arts and Learning Kids Arts Integration music videos and lessons. Arts and Learning Kids is the coolest TV show ever. And what I love about it is that it features young artists and also educators teaching ELA and math concepts aligned with national standards through a series of fun and arts integrated 30-minute episodes. So much learning, so little time. What I love about this TV program is that it's more engaging than a typical academic video. Teachers and artists are really good at drawing the kids in. And I think you can see that through all of Early Learning Week. Our teaching artists are so great at drawing kids in to content that's made it fun and taking an academic lesson and turn it into a totally fun experience. And you know what else? Another added benefit is that it lightens the loads for teacher and parents. So you don't have to worry about carrying the burden of planning another lesson. These are available all the time for you to use for educational, academic, and creative extensions to build upon the skills that you're already teaching in your classroom. Another thing is that it's a 3-4. 1, 2, 3. Not only does it address math or an ELA standard, it also addresses the fine arts standard and making sure that children are having social emotional learning. Another thing I love about it is that it's affirming to Black and Brown children. So we've made sure that all children feel lifted up and inspired in these videos, and that the videos reflect them so that they're seeing themselves on screen. And one of my two favorite things about this program is not only is it flexible, it's available at all times, whenever you want it, on demand, and it's also affordable. So these are just some of the many great programs that Young Audiences has ready for you, because twinkle, twinkle, little star, we want to be where you are. I'll pass it back.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And I wanted to check in with you about some grant opportunities. We know during this time, you might be wondering a few things like, wow, this is some great programming. Well, how will I pay for this? Or we can't afford this. Well, we have a variety of grant options for the state of Maryland. I'm going to run through a few of them here. We have the first one for our Baltimore City pre-K and K. We have Access for All Early Learning grants. And that's through our fabulous donors. We're able to provide free or highly discounted early learning programming for any Baltimore City school, pre-kindergarten or kindergarten classroom. This includes residencies, family involvement workshops, early learning assemblies, and professional development for pre-K and K teachers. Thank you. There we go. And now we have also an option for our rural access. And if you're interested in any of these, you can apply on our website. We'll drop that link in the chat as well. But I'll talk you through our rural access grant for these Young Audiences programs. They include assemblies, professional development, a subscription to the early learning portal, and more. That's all available at 60% off the total cost. This funding resource is available for many Maryland counties in the southern, western, and eastern shore areas of the state. And last but not least, a lot of our artists are also artists with the Maryland State Arts Council and on that roster, so we could use additional funding through MSAC to bring our awesome teaching artists right directly to you. We are really looking forward to that. I'm going to pass this off to our team to answer any questions folks might have.
All right, so I see in the chat from my little scholars that you're wondering, I'm not in Maryland, I'm in DC. First of all, let's just acknowledge the greatness that came out of this, because we are Young Audiences of Maryland and we serve the whole state, but we know that we intersect with DC and Virginia. So we're so grateful that through this early learning week, you were able to access and witness some of our programs. We also want to tell you, please reach out to our early learning coordinator, Shayna Teal. She can support you with figuring out how we can make the portal accessible for you through some, affordable pricing, because we have worked up a model that we believe helps support you access the portal, but that is affordable because, let's be honest, we do want to reach as many children that we can. So if you're in DC, Virginia, New York, California, please reach out to us because we would love to work with you to make that affordable for you. Any other questions in the chat, please type them in.
Thanks, Valerie, for that. And I'll just add to that the reason that we've limited the free portal access to folks in Maryland right now is because of this partnership that we've developed with the Maryland State Department of Education, and they are providing this amazing funding to support portal access throughout the state.
All right, well, I don't see any other questions in the chat, but we do want to tell you to stay connected to us. Check out our website where you can find out more information. You could also find out more information about how we are continuing to pivot and shift and uplift our Black and Brown teaching artists, and really pivoting towards an organization that is not only celebrating Black and Brown artists through Black History Month, but all year long. Because as Jessica mentioned, it's really important to encourage our young ones and to let them know that we see them, we value them, and we love them. And so this is also one of our reasons of wanting to do Early Learning Week. Don't forget to stay connected to us. 5 p.m. We're closing out the week with Natasha Murney doing a family involvement workshop, moving through the rainforest. Thank you, everyone.